Yo, what's up guys, it's PG, and I had a request from one of my subscribers to put up a Mw3 Singles match. So I've had this gameplay for a while, so I figured I'd upload it. And in the singles match I'm playing Solacy, and during this commentary I'm pretty much just going to be talking about strats on this map, and then what I use now as opposed to what I used then. So this is a really short gameplay, so I'm going to try and cover this quickly. So first off, on this map, hold down A. That's really all you have to do. Move towards A. Stay behind the staircase in that A building. You know, you can't shoot through the staircase, so you're safe there. If they get on the bomb, you figure out how to get them off of it. If they rush you, gun them. If they move towards B or middle of the map, you can move towards a staircase at A, and that'll keep you safe because there's a cinder block head glitch you can go to. That's really nice. And yeah, if they move middle of the map, if they move B side, you move towards the middle of the map, and then you just bang them through the wall at B. B-bomb is next to a building that can be shot through entirely, and that's why it makes it crucial to hold down A as opposed to B. So that's my advice to you guys on this map, is just hold down A primarily and worry about B secondarily if they go to it. As for how I used to play then in this gameplay as to how I play now, which is a month and a half later, I no longer use EMPs as I'm using in this. And I no longer use blast shield or steady aim, and I just want to discuss that a little bit. So for EMPs, it's weird because you're pretty much gambling that your opponent is using blast shield, which I don't like to do. Personally, I don't like to have to rely on my opponent to do something in order for something that I have to be effective. I always want my equipment to be effective, and because of that, I always use stuns. So that's the first off. I no longer use EMPs. I just use stuns, and even if I find it too, even if they're using blast shield, I still find them to be very, very effective. It's not nearly as effective. Like blast shield, not as nearly. I'm sorry, not nearly as good as something like tactical mask and Black Ops, in my opinion. So I think it's it's fine to use that instead. But anyway, my second thing is blast shield versus assassin. Personally, I think if you play smart enough, there's no need for blast shield. I mean, if you know when a kid's throwing a nade, if you get yourself in a situation where you're not going to get naded, you will be fine. You don't need to be safe from grenades. Well, I mean, you will be safe from grenades, therefore you have no need for blast shield. In my opinion, blast shield, all it really does is just get you EMP'd in the end, and personally, I hate being EMP'd, but I always use assassin, so I don't even have to worry about it. The last thing I really want to talk about is just pretty much my third perk. My third perk is steady aim in this video, and again, like I said, a month and a half later, I'm using marksman. Marksman is a great perk, and a lot of kids like to use blast shield, so therefore their name gets lit up like a Christmas tree when they're 150 yards away with marksman. So personally, I love to use marksman, and other kids actually like to use stalker, but me personally, I don't like moving that fast. I mean, I could use it if I wanted to, but I would rather have marksman and see their name light up really, really far away, as opposed to moving faster. But if you're host, I've heard actually, and I used stalker a little bit. It's not bad. If you're host, you pretty much glide around corners. A lot of kids in the tournaments have been using it, I think in the 2v2 TDM tourney earlier in the game, a lot of kids used it. Kind of thought it was cheap because no one really knew about it back then. But now a lot of kids use stalker, marksman. Some still use steady aim, but I recommend marksman. It's whatever you guys want. Whatever you guys like. Use what you're comfortable with, and play smart. For my advice in singles in general, defense, do what defense requires. Play defense. Protect the bomb sites, and let them make the decisions and you counter. On offense, you get them in situations that they have to make you get out of them. So on offense, you make more aggressive moves and make them react to what you're doing. On defense, you react to what they're doing. Anyway, guys, this has been a quick tip video for singles. I will hopefully be posting more of these. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. This has been PG. I'm out. Peace.